Alright, and this is how you make a simple tree fork, natural tree fork slingshot. So this is a feijoa tree right here, so we'll be using feijoa wood, which is not that common. But as you can see, we have the tree fork, and now we go cut it open. As you can see, I have shaved two sides off, and from the middle piece, which is a nice flat plank of wood, I have cut out a template for a slingshot. Next step will be sanding and grinding it down and polishing it up, and the last step will be finishing it off in some boiled linseed oil. So catch you then. Alright, so now you can see how I got how the slingshot's all sanded up. It's not rounded yet, but it's all sanded around the edges. Gives you a look at the grain and stuff. But yeah, next step, grinding it all down into good shape. Alright, so I just got the slingshot all filed up, so it's got all the shapes and curves into it now. Now I'll use the Dremel and smooth it all out before we use some really fine sandpaper. Alright, so just use the Dremel to smoothen out all the parts. So now it's pretty smooth, but now we're gonna do some really fine sandpaper and get this thing looking really nice. I'll also fill in some cracks that were around the handle with some glue and sawdust. Beautiful. I'm also just going to quickly put some grooves into the slingshot for the bands. So yeah. Alright, there we go. I filled in the gaps with glue, the little cracks, filed in the grooves, and now it's just a long process of sanding it from a 400 grit down to a 1200 grit. Alright, after heaps of sanding, that's what we got. This is unpolished. I love the patterns that it has on the handle there. But yeah, so I think it's ready to put in the linseed oil, and then it will be finished. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. Alright, we have the slingshot right here with the boiled linseed oil, and this could be the most satisfying part. Alright, here we go. Look at that. That looks pretty nice. You can see how the oil completely changes the colour. That's beautiful. There we go. Now I just leave it sit in there, flip it a few times, and we leave it there for around 3 hours, and it will be finished. And there we go. Just took it out of the oil and gave it a wipe down with a paper towel, and then left it to dry for a bit. And there we have a beautiful feijoa wood slingshot. It turned out absolutely beautiful. Alright, we got the slingshot banded up, and yeah, now to do some test shots with it. Alright, I'm back at 10 yards, and you can see 2 cans right there. I'll try to get one of them. So yeah, I'm back at 10 yards, and let's see if I can get a can. Perfect. Alright, I'm back at 15 yards now, and yeah, let's try to make a shot on one of those cans. Perfect. Alright, I'm now back at 20 yards, and let's try to make a shot from here. Perfect. Shot 20 yards. Right, there you go. A beautiful homemade tree fork slingshot. And yeah, I finally tested it, and it's accurate. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed.